Oh, sorry guys, didn't notice, but yeah. Hello and welcome to my second live stream. Okay, so I'm just wondering, what should I talk about? Do you guys have any questions about anything in the realm of fiction? Anime, superheroes, Star Wars, Doctor Who, animated series, what? Like shows like Adventure Time, Steven Universe, Ben 10, Generator Rex, the new DuckTales that came out in 2017 apparently. Anything? Just even something from the realm of comics, like comic book characters like from their comic series of like The Flash, Batman, Birds of Prey, the Justice League, Teen Titans, Young Justice, Legion of Superheroes, any stuff like that. Even the Suicide Squad. And no, I will not be talking about the movie because one, I haven't seen it, and two, yeah, I just haven't seen it, guys. So yeah, and I will, and for those of you who are fans of Tokusatsu, just like Kamen Rider and Super Sentai, Ultraman, Garo, the Metal Heroes series, just any of that stuff. And yes, the adaptations in America like Power Rangers, Beetleborgs, VR Troopers, Masked Rider, Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. All those I would also talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put out a review at some point on my channel, so uh anything that you guys would like me to talk about? Nothing yet. So I'm just gonna tell you guys what the shows I'm gonna be talking about is. Starting with the DC Comics shows. Smallville, Arrow, Constantine, The Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, Black Lightning, Batwoman, Gotham, Titans, Krypton, Doom Patrol, and Swamp Thing. Yeah, that's a lot, I know. But then there's the Marvel shows, they're live action. Agent Carter, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, The Defenders, The Punisher, The Gifted, Runaways, Legion, or Cloak and Dagger. Then there's a third option for hero shows. Lab Rats, Mighty Med, Lab Rats Elite Force, Max Steel, Miraculous Ladybug, OKKO, or the Amazon Prime Tick series. For Amazon Video. Yeah, that is good stuff. It has good action, good storytelling, everything. It's really interesting. So, still no questions. Man, I still don't have any questions. Okay, so I wonder who it is that's watching me. I don't know who it is watching me, but if you want, you can just type a message or something, comment in the chat. Okay. So yeah, anyone wanna ask me anything? Basically, just gonna be chatting this entire time. Hmm. What is this? Okay, so yeah. What? Okay, I'm just gonna start talking, and you guys can just type in the chat whenever you feel like joining in, okay? Okay. Okay, my thoughts on The Flash Season 6 so far. The first part of it that led up to Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover this past December and January, yeah, that was really good. And we get a new Mirror Master, apparently, probably. Iris is stuck in a mirror dimension with Eva McCulloch. McCulloch. Those you comic book fans might recognize that last name as Evan McCulloch, the second Mirror Master. Yeah. So I wonder what they could do. I wonder what they could do. It'd be really, really cool if they could just... Oh my gosh, I figured something out, guys. What if the mirror Iris that came out of the mirror... What if the reason she was getting the mirror gun was to give it to Eva McCulloch to become the second Mirror Master? That would not be good. Yeah, that would...
Talking about my brother or you're random? Oh, yeah. No clue.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I wonder what her supervillain Mirror Master suit would look like. Yeah, when it comes to the Arrowverse costumes, the CW TV costumes, yeah, they are freaking awesome, guys. Yeah, it is awesome.
He's doing his second live stream.
Yeah, it is going to be epic on here.
Yeah.
Because guess what? It's just going to be one awesome thing after another, because the Flash's suits became passable, then cool, then weird. Not weird, but yeah, they had a lot of cool costumes. Supergirl has had 2 costumes. 3 if you count the armored suit she wore at one point. Then there's also Black Lightning suit, Thunder, and Lightning's suits. Then they are going to have... They have Geoforce in there, and basically they're going to have the Outsiders. I'm just wondering... For the crossovers now, are they just going to have, like, an expanding roster over the years for the League? Is it just going to be the League? Is it the Super Friends? What are they calling the team? I just want to know. Since it has that little symbol, I'm pretty sure it's the Justice League. And that's pretty insane for that. It's going to be awesome. I know it's going to be an awesome series of crossovers in the future. Maybe in a few years we might even see a live action version of Darkseid. You know, put makeup on him, make him look like the comic book version of himself. Maybe give him that chin thing with the Omega symbol. That would be awesome. Cool. If they could make him look like the New 52 or Rebirth Darkseid, but make his suit more armored, like an armored version of that. Or just make him look like the New 52 Darkseid. That guy looked hardcore, man. Yeah. How he had the little chin thing with the Omega symbol. It was awesome. And just imagine this. Okay. There's some characters that they might be able to introduce. What if they... But they might not also. Well, I have some theories about the future members. Batwoman's going to be filling in the point of Batman. White Canary might be filling in either White Canary or Supergirl will be filling in the Wonder Woman slot. There's already a Superman seat there. John Diggle's a Green Lantern now, apparently. So what is going to be happening, man? It's going to be interesting what they're going to do moving forward with the crossovers. What are they going to do, a Identity Crisis or a freaking Infinite Crisis or Final Crisis in the future? Are they going to have a Crisis trilogy but have different crossovers in between them? What could they do for a crossover? Could they... Oh my gosh, what if next year, or this year, at the end of this year for the crossover, what if they do... Oh, what was it? What if they bring back the multiverse? Finding out that there still is a multiverse out there, but the vibrational frequencies change because some Earths have merged in along with others to create a new version of different
Oh my
multiverse
god, our
Earths.
Skull Town drop is ridiculous.
What if they faced off against the Bizarro
It's like a
League?
sixth party.
Bizarro League, you know, there's a Bizarro world where there's like a evil opposite duplicate things of the Leaguers. That'd be awesome, seeing a Bizarro. They'd probably make the Bizarro League CG characters, or just make people that wouldn't resemble them at all or something. And I'm really sad about Harrison Wells from Earth 2 and Jesse Quick. They died, apparently. They're not coming back. That's sad. I really liked Jesse Quick and Harry Wells, and he was starting to recover his intelligence. It sucks. If Cisco would have never given up his vibe powers, if he knew this was going to come, the antimatter stuff they could detected, he could have saved Harry and Jesse from Earth 2. He could have saved them. But no. Dang it, Nash Wells, you freaking screwed it up, man.
It's on YouTube. It's called, yeah, his channel's called Defender Nation.
This is just, it's
like
really
a
sad, man.
black shield logo.
Yeah, it just really sucks, guys, that some good characters really died. Man, I really do not like how they killed them off, basically. But we're gonna.
It's like reviews of like different animes and what ifs and stuff like that.
Yeah. So what can I do for? Hey, you guys can vote. I'll look at the comments and see what show I should review. I'm gonna put it down to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Dragon Ball Super, or Red vs. Blue, or Ruby. Those 4 shows.
Have you ever heard of Red vs. Blue?
Those of you...
Based on Halo, yeah, he does reviews on that stuff too.
Yeah, and I've even been working on a Red vs. Blue what if. What if Church from Red vs. Blue remembered being the alpha AI? He could have done something really amazing with it. It would have been awesome. So yeah. It would have been really, really cool, guys. And you know what? I just really do like Red vs. Blue. I can hardly wait for Season 18 coming out this spring. It's going to be awesome. Season 18. They have really been doing this for that long, guys. Since the early 2000s.
Triple take.
Like 2003 or 2002, maybe 2004. I don't know. Somewhere in the early 2000s. They've been doing it that long. And Rooster Teeth has developed a lot of really good shows. I haven't seen Genlock, but I've seen Nomad of Nowhere. I've seen some of Camp Camp. I've seen Ruby and Red vs. Blue. And I also watched the Rooster Teeth animated adventures on Mondays, I believe it is. It is a really good show. Red vs. Blue has been phenomenal. And apparently the Reds and Blues are part of a closed time loop. But now the time loop's been closed, they're free to go. Yeah, it's really, really interesting. So yeah, what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this whole entire thing? And Ruby Volume 8's going to be good this October. It's going to be awesome because Salem, the big bad of the series, has just appeared in Atlas with a whole army of Grimm. And she got a new outfit for battle. That's pretty cool that they designed her new look with armor. It is just awesome. So what should I do? What can I talk about next? Oh, I know. I really did like Kamen Rider Build. It was really cool. I liked how Sento has that little thing. He goes, rubs his head like this, and then his hair goes. I think it's funny. It's funny, guys. It's funny! And I love Banjo Yuga's comedic reactions to things. Like, whenever they say that because they took most of the full bottles and all they had was Dragon and Locke, and he basically said Banjo's gonna transform, and he's like, huh? It was funny. He was really surprised, so he had to use the Cross Dragon, and when he finally was able to do it, it was awesome. The appearance of Cross Dragon form, Cross Z, it was spectacular, and he got a weapon, the Beat Crosser. Beat, 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 beat. It's a sword that has like a jukebox thing. Beat, 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 beat. Then it goes.
She kept closing the door on me.
It's awesome. It is really cool. They're really raising the bars on Banjo Ryuga. Turns out he's half alien, apparently, because the villain of the series, known as Evol, he did.
Yeah, you said something about a life.
He sent a piece of himself to try to take control of Banjo's mother, but she was pregnant with Banjo at the time. So basically, yes, plans got set back a lot. I really did like how Banjo Ryuga got new transformation items every time. Like every so often he did during the story. The first upgrade he got was a new belt called the Slash Driver with the Dragon Jelly. Slash Jellies are basically like gelled forms of the full bottle essence. So yeah, I wonder how he was able to get a gel essence of dragon. Did he just put something together for like an empty slash jelly container, and then he put it in there with the purification thing with the dragon full bottle to copy it? Is that how he does it? Which wouldn't make sense for the slash jelly for Kamen Rider Grease, because I don't think they have a full bottle purifying device, do they? It makes no sense.
Are you watching your comments?
Oh. Oh, sorry. Well, oh, hey. Hey, Chef Girl 14. Yeah, I was just talking about, how much I love Kamen Rider Build. It's a good show, and Banjo's and Kiryu Sento, Kamen Rider Build and Cross Z, their forms are cool. Like, Banjo Ryuga sticks to a dragon motif, but for most of Kamen Rider Build's super forms and his ultimate form, they're basically based around a rabbit and tank half and half form. Well, until he uses the Hazard rabbit and tank forms, using the rabbit tank bottle. It was a really cool transformation item. It was really epic. And yeah, I really do like it. It's good. I like how and Banjo got an upgraded version of the Cross Dragon thanks to stealing the Dragon Evol bottle from Kamen Rider Evol. When he put the Evol bottle into the Cross Dragon, it evolved to give him the Great Cross Z form. Yeah, Cross Z is awesome. Plus, he got other weapons that he could use, like the Twin Breaker.
By me.
You can either use it as a blast attack or a slashing attack.
I tried.
He could even put in the special transformation items. Go. It's just awesome, guys. So yeah, I really do like this, and oh yeah, for those of you who are fans of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Season 2, which is Part 3, Stardust Crusaders, it's coming up Friday to Netflix. Yeah, I have been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2, known as Battle Tendency. It is just awesome. So I am really liking it so far. I'm on the part where he's fighting this guy, after he beat the first of the Pillarmen, which was apparently the weakest of them. Yeah. But now he has to face Wamu, AC/DC, and Cars. Those are the 3 other Pillarmen.
I have no clue.
In case you guys who don't know, I'm talking about the main bad guys of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2. Yes, instead of, since parts 1 and 2
He's
are...
very informative with his videos.
Yeah, it is really cool. But I really hate how they just cut out Hamon energy, even though you can see Joseph Joestar whenever he's using his stand Hermit Purple in part 3 or season 2. You can see that he's using the Hamon energy in his hand. So, they didn't entirely write it out of the show, now did they? And I'm just thinking, because it has like a psychic powers for his stand's power, could his predicting the movements, not movements, but what people would say next, could that have been his stand Hermit Purple? Could have been it manifesting at that time?
I have like 4 friends on here that has X's, like before and after their tag.
Yeah, it is pretty cool on this show. And I've also been watching part 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure called Diamond is Unbreakable.
Strawberry.
Okay, so yeah, there's some really good channels to be informative about stuff, like Linkara's retrospective videos that he does. He's done one on Cassandra Cain, Rom Space Knight, the entire legacy of the Blue Beetle. I think that's it.
Hey, Madly.
It is just... Oh, he's also done one on the Teen Titans. The Titans, Teen Titans, New Teen Titans, all the Titans teams and books there has been up until the New 52. Until the New 52 episode known as The Culling. Okay. And Linkara, I'm rooting for you in the Contest of Champions. Yeah, your storyline, I hope that you win the Infinity Gauntlet in this. Just imagine what you could do. You could...
I don't even know how he just did that, to be honest.
Do you know I am hoping that Linkara does? He could use the Infinity Gauntlet's infinite power to power Comichron 1 or any weapon he needed to.
Alright, I'm picking bad drops. It's you guys' turn.
And I am going to try to get an Infinity Gauntlet. Either the Marvel Legends or one that actually fits like a glove. Yeah, I think I'll just get the Marvel Legends Infinity Gauntlet. Yes, and I said fits like a glove as a joke or a pun, whichever it is. Get it? Because a gauntlet is like a metal glove. Get it? Oh, and I have also seen a really good anime series, the entire first season of The Rising of the Shield Hero, and apparently it's been greenlit for 2 more seasons. A second season and a third season are already prepared to be airing. And I am just because I don't have to wait. I wouldn't have to wait for the English dub. I'm gonna watch it English subtitles instead.
Oh yeah, he watches like the hardcore Japanese anime with like Japanese talking and stuff.
And I am really looking forward to My Hero Academia, where Izuku's gonna be activating a new power called Black Whip. Those of you who know about My Hero Academia, Black Whip was I believe the 4th user's power of One for All. He was a hero known as Lariat. And his quirk, which is what they call their superpowers in their world, they call it a quirk.
Phase Zing, no clue who that is.
And basically, his power was a lot weaker, but basically he could use it as a capture. He could shoot this black energy stuff out of his hands and arms to basically capture an enemy, or if he wanted to, he could use it to swing like Spider-Man. Those of you who do Marvel comics, and Izuku Midoriya in the manga apparently is going to be getting Nana Shimura's power of float, which will basically make him use Superman level punches.
Strawberries.
So, what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of Izuku Midoriya getting more powers? Maybe that's what he meant when he becomes the world's greatest hero. Oh, and in the most recent episode of the anime that aired this morning, All Might's teaching Izuku how to do long-range attacks. All Might's trying to teach Izuku to have more precise control. Yeah, he's trying to give teaches Zuko how to use One for All at a better control rate, so that way he's able to use it entirely throughout his entire body at some point. But he's got to channel the power, keep the power on, but keep it channeled in one part of his body. Okay, first step. The first step was when he could, what he did for more precise things in the episode What I Can Do For Now. Yeah, and then his next step for the power was the training he did with Gran Torino, getting the ability of Full Cowl. And then the following step that he got was the shoot style. And finally, he could use up to 20% without breaking bones. But his body starts to creak whenever he uses it, so he needs to do it faster. So he needs to do it fast enough so that he can use it in one instance in one part of his body, so that he's trying to do his best during this. He did a Delaware smash, and he took down one tree with a Delaware smash at 8%. Yes, 8%, not 80%. No, he used 8% with a flick of his fingers. He broke a tree in half. Not in half, really, but he made it fall down. Now that is some major power. Just imagine what he could do with 20%. He could probably destroy a brick house with 20%. With one punch, or for his new attack that he's going to be getting soon, called the Air Force, or Air Strike, depending on what they choose to call it in the dub. It's going to be awesome. Izuku's just going to take on this, but he's getting a special new glove item from Mei Hatsume in the support class. Yeah. Mei Hatsume is a really cool developer. She never stops developing support items for heroes. Whether it's in the dorms or in the classroom, she always finds something new to build. Yeah, and it is going really good for her because she's going to get some help, not really help, but she's going to be helping Izuku further develop his abilities with the new glove that she's going to give him, the new gloves. Oh, and in My Hero Academia What Ifs that I've been doing, there's this one thing where Izuku, he does, well, it turns out Mei Hatsume, because we're not including the movies, but we're going to try and key in the movies a little bit to this, she discovered the full gauntlet technology of Melissa Shield. Which basically, she developed a more improved version of Melissa's design, and she gave it to Izuku. And do you know what he uses it for?
I have some.
He uses it to basically take down a bunch of... he uses it, and eventually, in this What If, he manages to reach 100% faster because his body's adapting to using higher percentages. First, he got to 50%, then 75%, and now he's at 100% in My What If. He can use the ability Infinite Cowl. When he reaches 100%, his excess One for All energy turns from green to turquoise, like a blue-green color. It is awesome. And just imagine that.
Does that mean we killed his other two friends?
Okay, let me just get a drink.
Okay. Okay, so Octane with the looking stuff.
And you guys should really check out The Rising of the Shield Hero. When it comes to DVD, I'm going to buy the entire first season of that anime. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, at least we'll know where he is.
I love it. And I'm also going to be buying Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z on DVD. I'm also going to buy maybe some Digimon seasons on DVD. I don't need to get Akame ga Kill on DVD because it's on Netflix and Hulu. And I'm just all over the place, aren't I? Sorry, guys. It's just I have a lot of stuff I like to talk about. Okay,
Hold on, he's getting
so
looked at
yeah,
here.
it is going to be awesome, and I'm just wondering, guys. I am going to try to get some Kamen Rider belts for a Toku Chronicles series on YouTube. Basically, I use different belts and transformation items. Like, I think the first belt I'm going to get is the Slash Driver from Build. It already comes with the Dragon and Robot Slash Jellies, but I'm also going to get the Crocodile Crack Bottle. It's going to be an epic experience. But I'm not going to get the Great Cross Dragon because I'm not using Evol bottles, man. But I'm still good. But for Cross Z, I'm gonna get him. For him, I'm gonna get the Cross Dragon and the Magma Knuckle, and maybe the Muscle Galaxy full bottle. That would be epic. Oh my gosh! I just remembered something. I just realized something. Those full bottles that they have, that are basically giant canisters. Builds is called Genius, and Cross Z's is called Muscle Galaxy. I am not kidding, guys. Are they just playing off their archetypes? How Muscle Galaxy, since Banjo was a former pro fighter, and Banjo Ryuga was a scientist or a physicist or whatever? Yeah, I think that's what they're going with. That is interesting. Oh, and do you know what? I hear news of a DC and Marvel comics crossover that should be happening this year, and I am going, once it's all out in a compressed comic format, like my volumes of The Flash are, like a volume thing, or completed set, I'm going to buy it off of Amazon. It's going to be so cool. And I'm also going to be getting the Jedi Fallen Order lightsaber off of Etsy. It's going to be awesome, guys. And I'm also going to be buying the 2 holocrons from Galaxy's Edge off of Amazon. It's awesome. Okay, so it's going to be awesome.
Kill feed, what his name was though.
So, you guys have any questions about an anime or something? Not yet? Okay. So, yeah.
I was there.
So, yeah, I am going to be doing a retrospective, apparently, on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Part 1 will be easy because there's only 9 episodes in Part 1. Don't. I am not amused.
No.
I will. I'll keep up the great work. So, what do you guys think of...
I just wasn't paying attention.
What do you guys think of me reviewing the different sagas of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super? Like, for some of these, there's only like 5 sagas in Dragon Ball Super right now until they go out and make more of Dragon Ball Super, which they are hopefully going to do this year, release some English subs of that.
Thanks for the follow, Captain Kraken.
And I hope that I get to do this. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm going to be doing retrospectives. Basically, I'm going to be doing consecutive weeks of reviews. But after a while, in between those retrospectives, I'm going to be taking a break. Because, okay, so let's just name...
I usually drink Jack. I've never...
Let's just focus on the storyline things that I can talk about in each saga. Raditz and Vegeta and Nappa for the Saiyan saga, along with Goku's training with King Kai. The Namek saga, basically Vegeta taking out Frieza's lackeys. Krillin and Gohan finding Dende and Guru and Nail.
Someone's gonna have it.
the Ginyu Force saga. Yeah, that was a saga in Dragon Ball Z. But, yeah, basically Vegeta and the others taking out the Ginyu Force one at a time.
Yeah.
Captain Ginyu stealing Goku's body with a body swap sort of thing. It's weird. Goku getting his body back but being too heavily injured to continue fighting, so they put him in a healing pod. Frieza gradually uses his forms, but before that they use the wishes to bring Piccolo back to life and back onto Namek. But during that, Piccolo basically fuses with a Namekian known as Nail. I already mentioned him. Then Frieza takes on Vegeta and Piccolo. Piccolo is owning Frieza's second form, apparently. And do you know what, apparently? Apparently, this is when power scaling was bull crap.
It's just Bologna.
Yeah, this is just... It makes no sense. Okay, on Earth, let's draw this back a little bit, okay? Piccolo was getting owned by Nappa when they fought on Earth. But then Piccolo fused with one Namekian, and he's
Maybe he did yoink banners.
That would make him more powerful than Vegeta on Earth, and Piccolo couldn't even defeat Nappa by himself. Yeah. It's bullcrap, guys. Power scaling, power levels are bullcrap. Because it makes no sense for him to have that massive of a jump, probably thousands of numbers of power levels ahead.
Another res.
And he is just... I don't get it, guys. I really don't. But once Frieza went to his third form... Yeah, it's not too good. And he looks... In the third form, he looks like one of his head thing. The shape of his head reminds me of the aliens from, Alien vs. Predator, the xenomorphs. Those things. That's what his head reminds me of, guys. Did they mean for that to happen? Was the movie Alien even out then? Or has it been out for a while by then? I don't know. It is just interesting to me. So, yeah. Oh, and I'm going to be saving up for my own place, an apartment. So, yeah. That'll probably take a few years, but by then you're probably going to see a change in scenery.
Yeah, my gosh, I couldn't freaking hit a thing.
And I am...
Oh, behind us.
Oh, and guys, I own a Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. Sora's Keyblade.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Wait, another Pathfinder?
Okay, so what do you guys think of me getting... Have you guys ever heard of an anime called Death Note? It's interesting because the way a Death Note works in the anime is you write a person's first and last name down,
the other one was still
but you have to have their... But you have to know what their face looks like, and if you have that visualized and their name, they will die of a heart attack. Yeah. I am not kidding, guys. A heart attack. Seriously. But you can specify when and how they die. What, are you just warping reality to make that happen or something? Seriously. Or can you basically have them stab themselves in the chest or brain with a freaking steak knife? Could you do that? I really don't know. And I care not to know. I don't care to know about these things, guys. Just don't. Oh, and guys, I got this for an early birthday gift. Pocky. Thank you for the gift, Brooke. I love Pocky. I like the chocolate flavored one because it is really tasty. So, yeah.
Is there a in-chat thing that you can use to edit commands?
So yeah, it is really cool, guys.
Or do you have to go into your streams?
Yeah, I am going to be doing for a video. Okay. I'm also going to be trying to get a I'm also going to be trying to get, what was it? Oh yeah, some special items like holocrons, a Sith and a Jedi one. And I'm just going to like have a shelf or something.
Streamlabs and Stream
And it is going to be awesome. When you turn one part of the holocron,
my Nightbot
all
was,
the
like,
sides
doing what's
do it
level
as
1
well.
and it was, like, not
Like you
bad.
like you turn one part of the Jedi holocron and the others turn as well. Or the Sith holocron turned on top
They were, like,
and the others
contradicting each other,
activate as
basically.
well. So yeah, I'll be able to learn everything about the Jedi and the Sith. I'll be at perfect balance with the Force.
It was mainly to do with, like, my loyalty system that
And I am
used.
going to wield a lightsaber.
Like, people would check their points, then one would tell them they had,
And I'm
like,
also going to
X
get my own
thousand or
Mandalorian armor.
whatever, and then the other one was
It's
like...
going to be
20.
awesome. It's going to be awesome, guys, when I get my own Mandalorian
Well,
armor.
that's going to confuse people.
Because I just need to get a spare black shirt, spray paint the pieces of the Mandalorian armor, and then, yeah, it's going to be awesome when I eventually get that stuff. So, yeah, the Mandalorian armor is epic, guys. It really is. Basically, all I need is Velcro that I can put on the pieces and on the spare clothing.
Where I work, the bartender...
And then I'm also going to need to get Mandalorian gauntlets and a helmet for my big head.
And she does art.
Yeah, I'm going to need to get it to be
like
like a size 26-inch
A
head.
Baby Yoda, and it says that face you give your bartender when your drink is empty.
Oh, guys, who has seen The Mandalorian? I've seen the entire first season, and it is awesome.
I've seen episode 1.
Yeah, Baby Yoda in one episode, I think it's...
My brother, like, skip through most of it just so I could just see the Baby Yoda part.
Yeah, episode 4, Baby Yoda comes out while the Mandalorian is fighting this ex-Imperial woman. She used to be like a stormtrooper or something. Or a Black Ops stormtrooper. Yeah, shock trooper, thank you. Yeah, she was an ex-shock trooper. And basically... when they're fighting, and then Mando and that girl have guns pointed at each other, have blasters pointed at each other, Baby Yoda just comes stepping out, standing there drinking his bone broth.
His tequila.
Stop it! Oh my gosh! How do you think one of Yoda's?
That's what I was getting ready to say.
How do you think one of Yoda's species would talk if they were drunk? Think about that. They already have backwards speech, but how would they do it? Would they include
So, Baby Yoda walks into a bar.
No, actually, I want to tell the joke. Baby Yoda walks into a bar, and then they say, "Can you confirm your age for me?" And then he just stands there, and then they scan his age and says, "Oh, you're 55 or something? You can go ahead." Because the drinking age is like 21 for all species. Get it? Because Baby Yoda's species age slower than people do. It's funny, guys. It's funny because they age slowly. And technically, it would be weird to see a baby drinking alcohol, because that wouldn't be good.
I'm like
It's just freaking weird, guys. Yeah, it is really funny, guys. Yeah, I can hardly wait for Mandalorian Season 2, which is coming in October. It's going to be...
My birthday.
Yes, I know, your birthday's in October. So is Mom's. Yeah, it's going to be in October. And that is also when Ruby Season 8 comes out on Rooster Teeth. It's going to be awesome since they're starting a war against the main villain named Salem. Yeah, she is immortal.
About time I found a...
But I had a theory about her. She could still be hurt. She just can't die. Being immortal means you can't die. But she can still be hurt. She can't die from the pain, but she can still be hurt.
Alright, I'm moving down.
So, because remember, in the flashback thing in season 6, I believe it was, Salem, when she was still human, she stabbed herself with a knife through the stomach or chest, and then she said like, ah, like she felt the pain, but it didn't hurt. It didn't, but it just healed. Like it just healed back up, guys. Even if you stab her through the heart, she won't die. Yeah, seriously, guys. Even though she does that, she won't die, guys. So, yeah. And I am also going to try and get Ozpin's cane from Ruby. It's awesome. Plus, I'm also going to try and get... I'm also going to try and get the energy sword from Halo. And I'm also going to try and get some other gun weapons from that. Or maybe I could just get blasters from... I'll get...
You don't have to talk so loud.
Sorry. Okay. I'll try and get Mando's, the Mandalorian sniper rifle thing he has on his back.
Slow carried away sometimes.
I am going to get that, and then I'll say, "Hey, take that!" from a distance.
Okay.
It's gonna be awesome. So, what do you guys think of the idea that Baby Yoda is age 50, but he looks like not even 1 year old.
Yeah, nasty.
He doesn't even, Baby Yoda doesn't even look like he's 1 year old, but he's technically 50. So is he like 6 months or something? So, well, that does make sense because Yoda lived to be like, I think 1,000. Yeah, Yoda lived to be 1,000 before he died.
Attempt this.
Yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. And there's actually a theory, like what Luke really used for his, what Luke used for a lightsaber crystal, for the construction of his lightsaber. I think I know. Obi-Wan probably kept Qui-Gon's lightsaber around, but disassembled it and took the crystal from it.
Good job.
Because of how much his master meant to him. He was like, I think he was sort of like a father figure to Obi-Wan. And there was this one intense moment in... There was this one intense moment in Star Wars, The Clone Wars. Or unfinished scene from it that took place in between the actual Season 7 and Season 6 of The Clone Wars. It basically said... Like where Anakin said to Obi-Wan, "You're not Qui-Gon!" Yeah, it was really messed up. It was really sad. He's saying, "You're not Qui-Gon," and then Anakin just really misses both Qui-Gon and Ahsoka.
Okay.
Do you know what I think? I think that Ahsoka, the way she always stuck to Anakin through all these instances that they've been in, I think that maybe, just maybe, if Anakin would have confided in the truth to Ahsoka, she would have helped him get through this thing with Padme. Just have it be a secret. She probably would have agreed because her Padme and Anakin, they always get along so well. Yeah, it was just interesting.
Eva Blue Glow.
Oh, and do you know what I really like? It was cool how Ezra Bridger in Rebels built a lightsaber that was also a blaster. I'm not kidding. You didn't have to reconfigure it every single time. No, there's this little guard thing on it, and it has a little thing that stores the Kyber crystal's force energy, and it has like it can shoot like blue ball things, like bolts, like energy bolts of energy. That was a really cool thing. It had a trigger on the inside too. And I'm just wondering, were Ahsoka and Ezra Bridger, they could technically be considered gray Jedi? Yeah, because Ezra Bridger, he was able to open both a Jedi and Sith holocron, which means he was neither Jedi nor Sith, which means he was in perfect balance with the Force, both the dark and the light. That's interesting because they say a Jedi can't open a Sith holocron, and a Sith can't open a Jedi holocron. That's why, remember, Ezra was able to open the Sith holocron, but later he was still able to open a Jedi holocron when he was in that room with Darth Maul. Why do you think that is? Probably because he's in perfect balance with the Force. That's actually would explain a lot, don't you think? I think it would. Yeah, and the Jedi holocron from the Clone Wars and the Sith holocron from Rebels, you can get both at Galaxy's Edge, or you can just purchase them on Amazon, apparently. And you can also purchase lightsaber crystals. And you can find lightsaber pieces from Galaxy's Edge on eBay. So you guys wouldn't even have to go to Galaxy's Edge to get this stuff. You can just buy a whole bunch of lightsaber pieces, make reconfigurations of a lightsaber, and you can even purchase individual lightsaber crystals
I read something about that.
You can buy that stuff on eBay and Amazon. It's just awesome. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to purchase lightsaber parts.
There's a purple shield in here. One blue.
So yeah, what do you guys think of that, huh? And I am going to be doing all of this.
I mean,
it's going to be awesome, guys.
No comment.
So what do you guys think of how... I think that's cool how Legends of Tomorrow's been going. They have to fight people who were horrible people that went to hell, apparently. And then they have to fight them when they come back, but they can't kill them because they're already dead. Yeah, it's impossible to kill them because, apparently. And apparently once Vandal Savage went to hell, he sort of, he became sane. Maybe it's that immortality that drove him nuts. But now that he's dead, he regained his sanity, apparently, after a few years. Yeah, because Season 1 of Legends met with the death of Vandal Savage. Yeah, that is pretty cool, I think. And now Vandal Savage is no longer immortal. And then 3 separate times they killed Vandal Savage. McRory killed him. Sarah Lance killed him. And Rip Hunter killed him. Seriously, I am not kidding. That is just awesome, guys. Don't you think? And do you know, I was wondering, how did they discover the stand arrow in the first place? Oh, right. Right, I remember this from that timeline of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like, the earliest point in time, there was a meteor that had a virus, but then this guy took stuff from a meteor to forge into arrows. That's pretty cool, though. If you hit someone with a stand arrow, they will either die, but if they survive this and are not dead, they will get a stand, which is a representation of their soul. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Joseph Joestar's stand is Hermit Purple. Avdol's stand is Crimson Red. What? Polnareff's is Silver Chariot. And Cacuine's is called... what was it? Hierophant Green. Jotaro's stand is called Star Platinum. Dio's stand was referred to as The World. And do you know what? There's apparently this one woman who had magnetic powers, apparently. It was weird. It was weird, guys. But then there was this one woman who had a stand called the Empress, and she was basically her stand power, basically. Do you know what it does? It was basically it had a disguise thing that made her look like she was a beautiful young woman, but apparently she was an old hag. Seriously, guys. That is in the actual episode. In Stardust Crusaders. I am not kidding. Yeah, it is really cool what they can do. And do you know what? I'm amazed at how much YouTubers' storylines, that they have storylines for stuff, have gone in these past years. Like Linkara, originally he had not as well special effects, but his special effects skills
I think I remember it.
have
But,
gone
I've seen
through
it,
the
but
roof.
I don't remember it being in the story.
Yeah, like, it was cool. I loved seeing Comic-Con 1. Yeah, I never would have thought I would have got to see it in a space battle. Or going into a hyperdrive thing. That was really cool, guys. Oh, and I also have an X-Wing. I have an X-Wing in my room right now. I don't have it hanging up. I just have it on my dresser. It's cool. I got it from the school I went to. It was a prize from a name drawing, and I got it. That is, I really did like getting it.
Stop picking up light ammo.
So what do you guys think of all this? I think it was awesome. It was freaking epic. And now that the Skywalker saga has come to an end, I just have to wait for The Rise of Skywalker to be on Disney Plus. Then I can binge all of the 9 movies. From Phantom Menace to The Rise of Skywalker. Yes, I'm doing it in numerical order, not the years it came out. Otherwise, I do episode 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, then 7, 8, 9. Seriously, I'm not doing that.
Oh, yeah, there's one.
And apparently there's going to be something based on the days of the Old Republic. And I play the Old Republic game on my laptop.
Right as you walk in the door.
It is going to be awesome. And I think sometime tomorrow or today or something after this, I'm going to be playing some of the Old Republic.
Well, I think it's in that second one.
All I'll do is just beat the living crap out of some Sith Empire goons and possibly try to beat up some Sith along the way. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy that very much.
Hot was up that way too.
Oh, and guys,
at that tower.
I'm going to be doing adventure series, maybe some short things where I have encounters with people.
Yep, somebody just dropped down.
I think that's going to be easy. I'm not going to do like really long episodes. It's just going to be like mini adventures. Like plot, like storyline stuff. So yeah. But I think I'm not going to be doing it with special items. I'm just going to use Kamen Rider and Super Sentai and Power Ranger stuff to beat the crap out of, not really beat the crap out of them for real, but just pretend fight sort of stuff with sound effects and special effects. So yeah. That is going to be amazing. I can just tell it's going to be awesome once that I get to this. But I think I'm done with this live stream. So, guys, I'll see you next weekend. Same time, same channel. See ya. Bye.